Hi everyone, I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
We're also on Instagram at TWiN, and you can also find us on X. Today we want to talk about an article that we saw that Meghan Markle was going back and forth about whether she was going to go to the ESPYS or not.
But why?
Because she didn't want to risk her reputation by going.
Now, I tweeted about this a couple days ago, and the comments were hysterical. I mean, the consensus was, what reputation? And a lot of people gave me some, backstories to what she did. But let's read the article first, dude.
Meghan Markle risked her reputation supporting Prince Harry amid ESPYs backlash, expert. Meghan Markle took a risk supporting Prince Harry at the 2024 ESPY Awards earlier this month. The Duke of Sussex, 39, accepted the Pat Tillman Award for service at the July 11th ceremony for his military experience and work in the Invictus Games after many, including Pat's own mother, felt that Harry wasn't deserving of the honor. Despite the backlash, Markle, 42, still showed up at the event and supported her husband, which Jack Royston, the chief royal correspondent at Newsweek, believes was a risky move. She clapped for Harry, and she was there in the audience, Royston said on the July 17th episode of the Royal Report podcast. She could have tried to stay at home and let Harry kind of step into the furnace alone, he added, but she chose to be there for her husband, and she kind of risked putting her own neck on the line and her own reputation on the table to make sure he didn't face an uncertain crowd alone.
Oh, good for her.
The former Suits actress sat next to Harry and cheered for him when he went on stage to accept the award at the Los Angeles ceremony. She looked on proudly during Harry's speech, during which he said the award belongs to thousands of veterans and service personnel involved in the Invictus Games rather than him. But I'll take this award home myself. Royston noted that it would have looked very bizarre if Meghan hadn't gone to the ESPYs, since her close friend Serena Williams hosted the event. This dude doesn't know what he's talking about. It would have looked very kind of out of place if one of your best friends was hosting and your husband's collecting an award for you to stay home, the royal expert said.
She had something to do with this article. Give me a break.
This is Meghan. This is Meghan all over. Well, this Royston obviously.
Exactly.
He went on, you would have to think that it would look deliberate for people, so there was no neutral option for her. See, she's making this about her.
All about her.
All about her.
And her reputation.
She had to choose to stand with Harry or choose to abandon him. But clearly, both from a PR point of view and from a marital health point of view, I think it's very good that she chose to stand by him.
Oh, sounds like Meghan has her grubby little paws all over that article, doesn't it?
Well, especially Royston.
Yeah. Well, what struck me weird about this was her thinking she had a reputation before all this. Like the ESPYs were going to be the place where Meghan's reputation would have been completely tarnished.
It was in peril.
That's why she didn't walk the red carpet. That's why she left 30 minutes early. It was all because of the reputation, guys.
This is classic, being caught between a rock and a hard place publicity. And she knew she was damned if she didn't and damned if she don't. It was just one of those things. So she had to somehow sort of then clean it up after the show. And this is her cleaning it up and saying, well, if she hadn't gone, it would have looked like this. And if she had gone, it would, and I think she took the strong way. She's a strong woman and she supports her husband by going.
Marital health.
Yes,
there's marital health. Well, I just want to focus now on her reputation prior to the ESPY Awards.
Yeah.
Example number one. Meghan had 2 dogs, right, dude?
She did. She has Bogart and Guy. And Bogart she got first from an LA shelter. And when she adopted Bogart, Bogart was just a puppy.
Oh.
And there are even pictures of her putting him through kindergarten class as early as 2012. And then she got rid of him in 2016. So if you do the math, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, that means that the dog was, I don't know, 5 years old, 4 years old.
So Nance, why did she dump the dog?
Her story was that the dog was too old to go overseas.
5 years old to be old to fly overseas?
Yes.
I've just never heard that before.
I've never heard it. Miss Peaches flies in planes all the time,
Wow.
and she's fine with it. But
it's not a very good reputation with animals, that's
well,
for sure.
the story that is going around is the dog did not like Harry or get along with Harry.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the first lie was it was too old to travel.
Yeah.
And now the second one was it didn't get along with Harry.
Well, we'll never know, but she had no problem dumping her dog for Harry.
Wow.
Yeah, something that I could never even comprehend.
That doesn't seem like a good reputation to me. Well, we all remember this. This was the big tight gate. You know, if the kids were going to wear the tights, if they weren't going to wear the tights, and there was a lot of bullying going on.
Well, first of all, you should wear tights. Little children should wear tights during a wedding, during anything. It is so just inappropriate to have bare legs. And she knew that. I really do believe in Meghan's heart of hearts. She wanted to embarrass the princess.
And she wanted to bully the little princess.
Yes.
And show who's boss. You know, and you bully a little kid like that, it's just definitely going to stay with her for a while.
Yeah.
And that, to me, that's not a very good reputation to have.
Bad reputation.
Bad. This was not good. This was the bowing. This was the curtsy.
This is her making fun of the fact that she has to curtsy to the queen. She's mocking the traditions of the royal family. She's mocking Her Majesty the Queen. She's mocking Harry, and for like a half a second, he gets it. You know, this will, to me, be the defining moment of like when everybody turned on her. I really do.
The disrespect is palpable.
But for her reputation to be hurt just by going to the ESPYS or not going to the ESPYS, you know, she needs to worry about things like this, not the ESPYS.
Yeah. This stuff is not going to get erased.
Exactly.
You know? So this is an article I found about her being rude to a wait staff in 2017. Why don't we read this one?
Love her or hate her, apparently waiters leaned towards the latter when serving the Duchess of Sussex. 2 years ago, former New York maitre d' Michael Cenzi Azzolina dished the first dirt on Markle's visit to the Michelin-starred restaurant Le Cocu in 2017 to U.S. media. He said that the Suits actress handler showed up demanding a private table, saying it's for someone who is dating a prince. The restaurant staff weren't able to provide adjacent tables in a private room, so suggested a corner table instead. They came in with an attitude, Cecchi said, adding that an aloof Markle didn't speak a word to the staff either. This doesn't surprise me one bit. It really doesn't.
How rude. How rude of her.
It doesn't surprise me because I could just see her back then just thinking, I'm dating a prince. I can get whatever I want. I mean, again, I don't know why going to the ESPYs or not going to the ESPYs is somehow going to tarnish her reputation. Her reputation already sucks.
Yeah, that's pretty bad to just not even say anything to the staff.
It's so par for the course with Meghan. Bad manners? Meghan Markle criticized by old videographer for diva behavior. Somebody the Duchess of Sussex once worked with on a shoot has suggested that her conduct strayed into definite prima donna territory. That's when she was doing that Reitman's ad for, in Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
And it was in Tom Bower's book. I remember reading about that.
Yeah, it just seems like a poor reputation so far.
I think Meghan, out of everything she needs to worry about reputation-wise, is she has the reputation of being a liar. Yeah, she is just a liar. I mean, I found this old thing a couple days ago. I was on Twitter, and I can't remember who put it up. Harry's gray suit or Princess Carparkle, but it was one of you guys. But it was Meghan dancing in 8th grade, and she was like dancing around. Meghan describes herself as a loner and had no one to sit with at school.
Okay.
All right. This is in Vanity Fair. Meghan Markle says she was an ugly duckling in high school. The Duchess said on her podcast Archetypes that she was always the smart one, not the pretty one, as she had massive frizzy curly hair and a huge gap in my teeth. Meghan Markle wears homecoming queen crown in resurfaced high school footage. Thanks to Thomas Markle and putting up that stuff, we would have never known, because she's trying to portray herself as this book smart,
only child,
nerdy girl who had no friends,
lonely,
and she was plucked out from the group. And look at her now; she's a princess.
Just stop, kid.
I mean, yeah. So if I had to describe her reputation as anything, it would just be the reputation of a liar. So going to the ESPYs, yeah, you look stupid. You both look stupid there, but
it wasn't that big.
It wasn't that big of a deal
because of all the stuff you've done before.
I know
you marked out your reputation long before the ESPYs.
Yeah.
So don't try about it. We don't need any puff pieces on that now. We don't need you to go to the Post and give your little op-ed, your little ghostwrite op-ed. We don't care about that.
Yeah.
Just you have a bad reputation, Meghan.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. And I can't wait to hear you guys underneath the comments giving me some of your moments of her bad reputation tour, because I'm sure Nancy and I missed we could do a whole hour on it. I can't wait to hear yours, and we will reply back to those. So, okay.
Today's animal rescue is Big Dog Ranch Rescue. Their mission is to rescue, rehabilitate, and educate till every dog has a loving and safe place to call home. They're located in Florida. They're doing amazing work. I'll put their link in the description below. Please show them some love. Share them with friends and family. It really does make a difference.
Well, thanks, guys. We will see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.
Bye, guys.